Natasha showed up to the workout late, but instead of stretching, she came with receipts. Welcome and welcome back to Reacts TV, where I react to and review skits from the Country Wayne skit universe. Ever invite someone to bring peace and they show up with all the chaos instead? When Natasha came to the workout late and instead of stretching, she pulled receipts. Rolonda was ready to tap out and Anthony was ready to clap back. Let's get into it. Rolonda, Natasha, and Anthony meet up to work out and Natasha is late. Anthony is complaining about it the whole time before she gets there, so he already has a stank attitude. Rolonda is checked out. She doesn't want to hear it today. So Natasha rolls up and she apologizes first off for being late. Anthony tells her she looks like she just rolled out of bed and she looks like she has on lingerie. Natasha shows him her shorts underneath and says they're built in and this is like a tennis player outfit. He says, "Oh, so you're a tennis player now." They stand there and they go back and forth for a little bit and Rolonda is just there. She's not here for it today. New day, same beef. Anthony always had to have something to say back, so he tells Natasha, "Your workout outfit is low-hanging fruit." She says, "You're the low-hanging fruit with low-hanging morals and character." Anthony says, "Wow." She says, "You talk so much shit with such messed up things going on in your world." She looks at Rose, she says, "And you entertain this." Rose says, "I'm out of this. I'm gonna let you two go back and forth on this today. I am out of this." Anthony says, "Rolonda, I am good. I'm ready to work out." And Natasha looks at him. She says, "What are you so ready for? Another vacation to go with your side chick? Or are you stretching to go to the bedroom so you can go half on a baby with your side chick who's not your wife?" Woo-wee! She was on fire today. Rolonda is making all types of facial expressions. She is shocked. She's like, "Oh my gosh, she is going there today." Rolonda says, "I'm gonna leave." Natasha says, "Someone needs to tell him this. He needs to hear this. And I'm gonna tell him like it I is." Ro looks at Natasha and says, "I invited you to this space and I can uninvite you to this space today." Natasha said, "That's fine, but he needs to hear this and I'm gonna tell him today." End scene. Y'all, some people don't want peace. They want a platform. Now listen, there's a difference between speaking truth and showing out. If you gotta come with smoke every time you enter the room, then you are the one on fire. You gotta know when to speak and when to walk away. And I don't like that Anthony argues back and forth with women. He's done it to Zachary, he's done it to Natasha, and it's too much sometimes. So now we move on to the next scene. Rolonda goes over to Natasha's house, hair freshly done. She's looking beautiful as usual. She apologizes for leaving the workout early and she asks Natasha, did Anthony and her finish the workout? She said, "Yeah, we finished it," or whatever. And so Natasha says, "I don't think I'm going to work out with you guys anymore." And Rolonda says, "You know what? I think that's a good idea." Natasha says, "Yeah, because I can't sit in your face and watch you coddle him anymore." Rolonda says, "I don't coddle him. I don't know. I just try to understand where he's coming from. But you know what? I will say that I apologize to you for how he came at you today. I'm not used to him speaking to women in that manner." Then Natasha goes into, "I just want you to hear me out. Have you ever considered rallying around Amber?" Now see, Natasha, that's why Anthony is weary about you. She says as it relates to her divorce case, Rolonda says, "Why? Why would I do that? We're not friends like that. No, why would I do that?" She says, "You're not friends like that, but her husband comes to you and lets you know all his information. You hold the key to this case." Rose says, "We're not friends like that. I'm friends with Anthony and we are in business together. Why would I do that?" Natasha says, "Because he comes to you with everything that relates to this case and the keys to all his scandals." She says, "Because you see his petty ways. You see how he manipulates. You see his scandalous behavior." Now, I don't like that, Natasha. You are the mole. I don't like that. He had his right to be weary of you. And don't be trying to get me to turn on someone who I consider a friend. Do you think Natasha went too far? Or is Anthony overdue for a reality check? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next Rory Acts TV video.